Hi, my name is John Smart. I'm a technical and training manager for the Weil-McLain company. We're going to have a short tutorial on servicing flooded boilers. We'll look at servicing boilers that are flooded by salt water, polluted water, and fresh water. If any part of the boiler, burner, or its controls has been sprayed with or submerged either fully or partially with water, do not attempt to operate until the boiler has been replaced or completely repaired, inspected, and you are sure that the boiler and all components are in good condition and fully reliable. By operating this boiler, you will cause a fire or explosion hazard, an electrical shock hazard, leading to serious injury, death, or substantial property damage. Saltwater and polluted water contamination to Weil-McLain boilers. The exposure of boiler components to salt water or polluted water can have immediate and long-term effects. While the effects are similar to those of fresh water, for example, shorting out of controls and components or washing out of critical lubricants, the salt and other contaminants left behind can lead to longer-term issues after the water is gone because of the conductive and corrosive nature of the salt residue. Therefore, Weil-McLain equipment contaminated by salt water or polluted water must be replaced immediately. Freshwater damage to Weil-McLain boilers. If freshwater damage or flooding has occurred, follow one of these steps. Condensing boilers. If any electrical component or wiring has come in contact with water or has been suspected to come in contact with water, the entire boiler must be replaced with the new Weil-McLain boiler. For cast iron boilers, replace the boiler that has experienced flooding with the new Weil-McLain boiler, or thoroughly service the boiler which has experienced flooding conditions using the following guidelines. Step A. Once an electrical control has been wet, it poses a fire and electrical shock risk and must be replaced. Gas valves are no longer assured to provide a safe shutoff to the gas, potentially causing gas leaks, fires, and explosions. Gas valves must be replaced. Even mechanical devices, such as safety relief valves, need to be replaced, as their components may become corroded, making the device unreliable for future use. Step B. Thoroughly inspect all burner tubes, gas piping, manifolds, orifices, and flueways for signs of rust and or sediment from the floodwaters. The rust and sediment can prevent proper operation of the boiler if it is not cleaned out from the boiler. Step C. Oil burners are complex systems consisting of a solenoid valve, motor, electrodes, and pumps. If these components have experienced flooding, then oil leaks, valve failures, and electrical faults may occur, resulting in a severe fire hazard, potential injury, or death. Step D. Replace all insulation that has become water damaged. This includes jacket insulation, base box insulation, and combustion chamber insulation and refractories. After insulation has become water damaged due to flooding, it may deteriorate, reducing its insulation value and causing a potential fire hazard. Also, it can pose a health risk due to bacteria from the floodwaters remaining in the insulation. Step E. Thoroughly inspect all venting for signs of corrosion. Replace any venting that is rusting or corroded in order to prevent flue gases from entering the building through the venting system. Note: even if only part of the boiler has been submerged in floodwaters, replace all controls, gas valves, and other components previously noted. There is no easy way to know which component may be damaged. Even if a control was not submerged in water, water can get inside components because of splashing, wicking action, and/or moisture in the air. Water and sediment can easily enter controls, wiring, insulation, and other boiler components. Even if you cannot see obvious signs of penetration, water and sediment may have entered a device and rendered it unsafe. Replacing the boiler is usually the quickest and most economical option when servicing a boiler that has experienced flooding. Installation and service must be performed by a qualified installer, service technician, or fuel supplier. With so many areas of concern in attempting to repair a boiler that has experienced flooding conditions, replacing the boiler is generally the safest choice. For additional information about Weil-McLain products and services, or a list of contractors in your area, visit us on the web.